Well, Aaron, the drought may be over for most of California, but despite that news, Californians still being forced to watch their water use. Governor Brown may have lifted the drought declaration for most of California, but he kept in place many of the restrictions designed to prevent water waste.
The state is still requiring conservation in the way of not wasting water, washing your car with shut-off nozzles, not letting water run to waste off your properties, not irrigate 48 hours after measurable rainfall, and in general not waste water. Restaurants aren't supposed to serve water unless it's specifically requested. And all of those things stay in place.
Powerful storms and near record rainfall quenched a record 5-year drought that parched the California landscape, dried up reservoirs, and forced millions to slash their water use. Lifting the drought order loosens the mandatory cutbacks that forced water districts to scale back water use on average 25%. But for one of the largest water districts on the Central Coast, Friday's announcement has little impact for Monterey Peninsula customers, whose water use continues to be dictated by the state and the Carmel River.
On the Monterey Peninsula, we continue under the state cease and desist order under the CalAIM system, and so we have to continue saving water.
In Santa Cruz County, customers in the San Lorenzo Valley Water District will continue to be under Stage 2 drought restrictions.
50% of our water comes from surface water and the other half comes from groundwater, and so we'll continue to be experiencing drought conditions because our aquifers are overdrafted.
Californians are still encouraged to conserve water as if we're in a drought. Incentives will still be offered for replacing lawns with drought-resistant gardens, using low-flow toilets, and water-saving appliances. Well, the bottom line is that water conservation should still be the rule for water users here in California. As Governor Brown said today, this drought emergency is over, but the next drought could be around the corner. Aaron?
Unfortunately, it's just part of living in California for sure, sort of the ups and downs. Thank you, Felix. So the drought declaration continues to remain in effect for 4 counties in the Central Valley, which continue to deal with depleted groundwater supplies. Those counties are Fresno, Kings, Tulare, and Tuolumne. And now to our other big story today, an April storm coming smack dab in the middle of spring break. This live look right now from Skycam 8 Santa Cruz and from Monterey's Portola Plaza. It is pretty overcast out there, and more wind and rain are on the way. So let's head over to our meteorologist Ferdinand Holum, who is filling in for Lee tonight. And Ferd, we kind of dodged a little bit of a bullet, at least with the rain.
Yep.
But we're not out of the woods yet.
No, but the good news is it's not going to be anything like last night. Nothing. The winds won't be as bad. The rain totals won't be as much.
So we've kind of gotten through the worst of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right, so let's see what actually we got hit by yesterday. There was quite a punch. We'll show you the winds. These are the wind gusts. Los Gatos Hills, the automated site up there, 83 miles per hour. That is a strong wind gust. Oakland Airport, 62 miles per hour. San Jose Airport, 54 miles per hour. Closer to home, look at some of these numbers. Pebble Beach, 48 miles per hour. Salinas, 47. Ben Lomond Mountain, 42. So needless to say, there were some trees that came down. The good news is we didn't have nearly as much rain as was anticipated, at least on our valley floors. Up in the hills, the model's verified. Anderson Peak in the Santa Lucia Mountains, just about 3.5 inches. Big Sur, 3 inches. Almost 3 in Boulder Creek. Watsonville came in 1 1/3 or so. And then way down south at Fort Hunter Liggett, just about 6/10 of an inch. And now we'll show you the radar just one more time. Most of the showers have pushed off to the south. There's a few little thunderstorms actually moving through the Central Valley up toward the Sierra Nevada. The next round of rain right here. That's going to start to move down as we go through the next several hours, probably ramping up around the 9-10 o'clock hour. Back to you.
All right, Ferd, thank you. So up in the Sierra, they are seeing a steady snowfall. If this season has taught us anything, it's just go ahead and throw out the calendar. Doesn't matter. It's just been wet all year. This is Cisco Grove on Interstate 80, where chain controls are in effect. I know, look at the calendar, it's April. Doesn't matter, you need chains. Started off slushy in many areas. You can see the trucks lined up this morning, getting all the chains on their wheels. Certainly made for a very slow commute. Boreal Mountain Resort plans to stay open an extra week this year through April 23rd. It will also offer summertime skiing come June. A lot of resorts across the state are actually planning on doing something like that, even a few open for July 4th. This storm has proven to be somewhat of a headache for folks living in the Santa Cruz Mountains. The latest storms knocked out electrical power to a few hundred people, but potential high winds remain a threat. Action News reporter Phil Gomez joins us live from Santa Cruz with the latest there. Phil?
Well, Erin, unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of problems created by this latest storm, but there was enough to cause some inconveniences when mountain residents woke up to power outages. The intermittent sound of chainsaws could be heard in the Santa Cruz Mountains. A few trees came down, like these off Lockhart Gulch Road in Scotts Valley. It was enough that it caught Brian Wild's attention at 3 a.m. Friday morning.
For me, it sounded like an artillery shell was landing nearby. I was like, oh, great, this is going to be wonderful.
It was in Scotts Valley where more than 3,000 customers were without electrical service due to a power outage. Falling trees remain an issue, and PG&E had crews trying to prevent trees from falling onto power lines.
We have dozens of tree crews that are out pruning vegetation from and around power lines.
Mountain residents say they got their share of rainfall Thursday night, but nothing like they've seen the last couple of months.
We did get over 2 inches yesterday per my rain gauge, but you know, everything looks pretty okay.
More rainfall is on the forecast, and people should be prepared for high winds and the possibility of more downed trees and power outages.
We have concern with the wind because the trees now, as we're coming into spring, the trees are starting to leaf out. They're getting a little bit heavier on top. The wind, you know, wet soil still, it's, you know, everything has dried out somewhat, but it's still, you know, still wintry. And so heavy winds can get things moving.
PG&E says power should be restored to all those Scotts Valley residents impacted by outages earlier today. And I think we kind of traded some of this rainfall for chilly weather because it certainly is a little breezy and cooler out. In Santa Cruz, Phil Gomez, KSPW, Action News 8.